Hello everyone, welcome to the class of mathematics. Today we are going to do some word problems on the linear equation in one variable. So let's start with question number 1. Our question number 1 is, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. So what is the number? Here what we will do, we will take first the unknown number as x. Let the number be x. Now we will do as they are saying. They are saying if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, our number is x, subtract 1 by 2 from this x, this is the number, and after subtracting what we will do, multiply the result by 1 by 2. That means we will multiply this result by 1 by 2, and after doing this we will get 1 by 8. So like this we will form our equation. Now solve this equation. This is x minus 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 equals to 1 by 8. This x minus 1 by 2 will be here only, equals to, we will transpose this 2 from left hand side to right hand side. Upon transposing, what we will get? 1 by 2 into 2, because here it is divided by what I did, transpose 2 from left hand side to right hand side. Now we will cancel this 8 by 2, 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8. So what we are getting now, x minus 1 by 2 equals to 1 by 4. X minus 1 by 2 equals to 1 by 4. Now transpose this 1 by 2 from left hand side to right hand side to get the value of x. We will transpose this now, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. What I did? Transpose 1 by 2 from left hand side to right hand side. Now we will add this. How we will add this? We will take the LCM of 4 and 2. Upon taking LCM, what we will get? 4. So again LCM divided by the denominator of the first fraction, whatever we will get 1. We will multiply that 1 by the numerator of the first fraction. So 1 into 1 will be 1. Same we will do with the second fraction. 4 divided by 2, that is LCM divided by the denominator of the second fraction. Upon dividing we will get 2 and we will multiply the numerator by 2. So 1 into 2 will be 2. That means we will get 3 by 4. So at the end we are getting the value of x as 3 by 4. This is our answer. The number is 3 by 4. We can write it as our answer. Now let us take the second question. Our second question says that the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. What are the length and the breadth of the pool? First we will see that what is the given data. Perimeter is given 154 meter. Length is also given in terms of breadth, 2 meter more than twice its breadth. But breadth is not given. So our unknown value is breadth here. So let the value of breadth of a rectangle is x. If you are taking breadth as x, then we will write the value of L in terms of breadth only. They are saying twice its breadth. Twice its breadth is x. And they are also saying 2 meter more. That means 2x plus 2, or you can say 2 plus 2x. It is one of the same thing. Now we will write the data of perimeter. You can say that it is given. Now the data of perimeter is 154 meter. It is also given. After collecting the data, what we will do, we will write the formula of the perimeter of rectangle. What is the formula of perimeter? 2 in bracket length plus breadth. This is the formula of the perimeter of the rectangle. Why are we collecting this data? This data will help us in forming the equation. We can find out what is given and what we have to find. So now we have written the formula as well. What we will do next, just put the values of L, B and P. What is the value of P? 154 meter equals to 2. What was length? 2 plus 2x plus breadth. What was breadth? X. Now this is the equation. We will solve this. 154 divided by 2. Transpose this 2 from right hand side to left hand side equals to 2x plus x will be 3x. So 3x plus 2. What I did here, I transposed 2 from left hand side to right hand side. So now we will cancel this 154 by 2. Upon cancelling, what we will get? 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14, and 2 7s are 40. We will get 77. That means 3x plus 2 equals to 77. Now transpose this 2 from left hand side to right hand side. 3x equals to 77 minus 2. Transpose 2. Now subtract 77 minus 2. That will give 3x equals to 75. Now we will solve for it. 3x equals to 75. That means x will be equal to 75 divided by 3. What I did, I transposed this 3 from left hand side to right hand side. Transpose 3. Now cancel the 75 by this 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, and 3 5s are 15. So the value of x is 25. If you remember, this x was breadth. So the value of breadth will be 25 meter. So now we have found the value of breadth, and now we have to find the value of length. What was the value of length in terms of breadth? 2 plus 2x, if you remember, where x is now 25. So we will put the value of x, 2 plus 2 into 25. I will write here as x equals to 25. Now solve this. 2 plus 2 into 25 will be 50. We will multiply first according to the Bode mass rule. Bode mass, where B was bracket, O is off, D is divide, M is multiplication, A is addition, and S is subtraction. So in case we are getting the equation like this, so first we will multiply as M comes first, and then we will add. So 50 plus 2 is 52 meter. So the value of length will be 52 meter, and the value of breadth will be 25 meter. This is L, 52 meter, and this is breadth, 25 meter. So this length equals to 52 meter and breadth is equals to 25 meter. These both are answer. Now we will move to the third question. Our next question is, base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeter. Perimeter of the triangle is 4 2 by 15 centimeter. What is the length of either of the remaining equal sides? So here, what is the unknown value? The length of either of the remaining equal sides is the unknown value. So let the length of triangle, either of the remaining equal side of a triangle, be x. After taking this x, what we will do, we will write the value of base. Base is 4 by 3 centimeter. This is x centimeter, and perimeter is 4 2 by 15 centimeter. That will be equal to 62 divided by 15 centimeter. Why 62? 15 into 4, 60, and 60 plus 2 will be 62. And we also know I will just tell you the formula of the perimeter of a triangle. Sum of all the sides. Now we have collected the data, and this will help us to form the equation. Now we will form the equation. Sum of all the sides equals to 62 by 15. Perimeter equals to perimeter. So what is the sum of, what will be the sum of all the sides? 2 times x, as equal sides are having length x. So it will be x plus x. 2 sides, 2 equal sides, plus what was the base? 4 by 3 centimeter. So 4 by 3 equals to perimeter is 62 divided by 15. Now solve for this. We will take the LCM first. If you will take the LCM of 1, 1 and 3, you will get 3 only, as this will be 1, this will be 1. So we will take the LCM. LCM will be 3. Now divide this LCM by the denominator of the first fraction. You will get 3, and multiply the numerator by 3. So it will be 3x. Same with this, it will be 3x. Plus 3 divided by 3 equals to 1. Multiply this 4 by 1. So it will be 4 equals to 62 divided by 15. Now 3 plus 3 equals to 6x, plus 4 upon 3 equals to 62 divided by 15. Now what we will do, transpose this 3 from left hand side to right hand side. Upon transposing, what you will get, 6x plus 4 equals to 62 divided by 15 multiplied by 3, because here it was divided by. Now cancel this 15 by this 3. 3 ones are 3 and 3 fives are 15. So what we got now, 6x plus 4 equals to 62 divided by 5. I will write this in the next slide. 6x plus 4 equals to 62 divided by 5. 62 divided by 5. Now transpose this 4 from left hand side to right hand side. So next step will be 6x equals to 62 divided by 5 minus 4, as it was plus earlier. So it will be now minus 4 after transposing. Transpose 4 from left hand side to right hand side. Now what I will do, take the LCM. 5 divided by 5 will be 1. So 62 into 1 will be 62 minus 5 divided by 1 will be 5. 5 into 4 will be 20. So this is 65 minus 20 divided by 5. That implies is 6x equals to 62 minus 20 will be 42 divided by 5. Now transpose this 6 from left hand side to right hand side. That means x will be equal to 42 divided by 5 multiplied by 1 by 6, as it was multiplied by earlier. So now it will be divided by. Transpose 6 this time. 6 ones are 6, 6 sevens are 42. That means the value of x will be 7 by 5, where this x is the length of either of the remaining equal sides of the triangle. That means L equals to 7 by 5 centimeter. This is our answer. We have to find the value of this L. So L is 77 by 5 centimeter. Now let's move to the next question. That is our fourth question. Our fourth question is, sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the numbers. Again, what is the unknown value? The numbers are the unknown value. So first we will say, let the number be x. One of the numbers be x. Now one is x and the other exceeds the other by 15. If one will be x, so the other will be x plus 15. So according to question, x plus 15, because one exceeds the other by 15, equals to 95. Sum of two numbers is 15. Sum means addition. Solve this. 2x plus 15 equals to 95. That implies is 2x equals to 95 minus 15. When you will subtract this 95 and 15, what you will get? You will get 80. So that implies is 2x equals to 80. What you did? First of all, here what you did, you transpose 15 from left hand side to right hand side. So write transpose 15. Earlier it was plus, so now it is minus. It was plus earlier. Okay, so x equals to 80 divided by 2. What you did? Transpose 2 now, this time. Now cancel this 80 by 2. 2 ones are 2. 240 are 240s are 80. So the value of x will be 40. So the first number will be 40 and the other number was, one number was x. The value of x is 40. What about the other number? Other number was x plus 15. That means 40 plus 15. That will give you 55. So one number was 40 and the other number was 55. Let's do our next question, that is fifth question. Our fifth question is, three consecutive integers add up to 51. What are these integers? First, what we will do? we will take integers as x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. So let the three consecutive integers be x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. What does consecutive mean? Consecutive means one after the other. See, one is, suppose it could be any number 2, then other will be 3 and the other will be 4. But this is not the number, this is not the answer. I'm just giving you the example what a consecutive means. That means one after the other. Suppose if x is 2, then this will be 3 and this will be 4. If x is 4, then this will be 5 and this will be 6. Like these are the consecutive integers. Now we will solve. According to question, three consecutive integers adds up to. That means x plus 1 plus x plus 2. First integer, second integer and third integer equals to 51. X and x will be 3x. 2 plus 1 will be 3 equals to 51. Now transpose this 3 from left hand side to right hand side. 3x equals to 51 minus 3. It was plus earlier, now it is minus. So transpose 3. That means 3x will be equal to 48. Now what we will do next? We will transpose next time 3. We got 3x equals to 48. That means x equals to 48 divided by 3. What I did? Transpose 3 this time. From left hand side to right hand side. It was multiplied by earlier, so now it will be divided by. So 40 divided by 3. 3 1 the 3, 3 1 the 3, 3 6 the 16. So one integer that was x was, first integer that was x is now 16. We will find the next integer x plus 1, that is 16 plus 1, that will be 17. And the third integer was x plus 2, that means 16 plus 2, that will be 18. So we got three integers, 16, 17 and 18. If you want to verify your answer, you can do one thing. Just add these number and check whether 51 is coming or not. If 51 will come, your answer is correct. If it won't come, that means your answer is not correct. Now let's take our next question, that is sixth question. Our sixth question says the ages of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio 5:7. 4 years later, the sum of their ages will be 56 years. What are their present ages? So for now, what can we do? We can take this ratio 5 and 7. We can take the ratio and multiply this ratio by x. These ratio 5 and 7. Let the ages of Rahul and Harun be 5x and 7x. So 4 years later, their ages will be 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4 respectively. Now according to the question, they are saying 4 years later the sum of their ages will be 56. So we know we know after 4 years what will be their ages, 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4. So it will be 5x plus 4 plus 7x plus 4 equals to 56. As it is given in the question that the sum of their ages will be 56 after 4 years. So 5x plus 7x will be 12x. 4 plus 4 will be 8 equals to 56. Now transpose this 8 from left hand side to right hand side. It will be 12x equals to 56 minus 8. What I did? Transpose 8 from left hand side to right hand side. Now subtract 56 and 8. What you will get? 12x equals to 48. You will get 12x equals to 48. Now x will be equal to 48 divided by 12. Transpose this 12 from left hand side to right hand side. Transpose 12. Cancel this 48 by 12. 1s are 12, 12 4s are 48. That means x will be equal to 4. So x is 4. Harun's age, Rahul and Harun's. Rahul age is 5x. Put the value of x, 5 into 4. This is Rahul's present age. They asked for the present age of Rahul and Harun. 5 into 4 will be 20 years. And Harun's, it is 7x. That means 7 into 4, 28 years. So they asked for the present age of Rahul and Harun, and we found out the present age of Rahul is 20 years and Harun is. Now let's do the next question, that is the 7th question. 7th question says that the number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7:5. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. What is the total class strength? Here again they have given the ratio, so again we will multiply these ratio by x, so we will get 7x and 5x. So let the number of boys, let the number of boys be 7x and girls be 5x. Now according to the question, they are saying the number of boys and girls are in the ratio 7:5 that we have done. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. 8 more than the number of girls. So number of boys ratio is 7x and they are 8 more than the number of girls. Girls are 5x, 8 more than means plus 8. Now we will solve it. Transpose this 5x from right hand side to left hand side. 7x minus 5x equals to 8. Transpose 5x. Okay, so 7x minus 5x will be 2x equals to 8. So x will be equal to 8 by 2. Transpose 2 this time. From left hand side to right hand side, cancel this 8 by 2. 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8. 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8. So the value of x will be 4. Value of x is 4. Now we will find out the number of boys. Number of boys, that was 7x. Put the value of x, 7 into 4, as x equals to 4. That will give you 28. And number of girls, 5x means 5 into 4, x equals to 4. That will give you 20. Here we can say that number of boys are 8 more than the number of girls. Can you see? This is 20, this is 28. So now we have to find the total strength. For finding the total strength, what we will do, strength, we will add the number of girls and boys. 28 plus 20 will give you 48. So here we got our answer. Total strength will be equal to 48. Now let's take our next question, that is the 8th question. 8th question says that Bachung's father is 26 years younger than Bachung's grandfather and 29 years older than Bachung. The sum of the ages of all the three is 135 years. What is the age of each of them? Each one of them. So what we will do here, we will take the age of Bachung's father be x. Let the age of Bachung's father be x, because here this Bachung's father is a common link between both of them. 26 years younger than Bachung's grandfather and 29 years older than Bachung. So according to the data, this is Bachung, this is Bachung's father, and this is Bachung's grandfather. So Bachung's father age is x and Bachung's grandfather is 26 years older. That means x plus 26. And Bachung's is 29 years younger. They are saying they have just twisted the sentence. 29 years older than Bechung means Bechung is 29 years younger than his father. So x minus 29. Now according to the question, they are saying the sum of the ages of all three. Sum of the ages means add these three, add up to 135. That means ATQ according to the question, x minus 29 plus x plus 26 will be equal to 135. This x will be 3x and minus 29 plus 26 will be minus 3. I will write this in the next slide. 3x minus 3 will be equal to 135. Now transpose this from left hand side to right hand side. Transpose this 3, it is minus 3, so it will be plus 3 now. 3x will be equal to 135 plus 3. That means 3x will be equal to 138. Transpose 3. That will be equal to, transpose 3 this time, 138 divided by 3. Transpose 3 this time. Now cancel this 138 by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 4s are 12 and 3 6s are 18. That means the value of x is equal to 46. So this is the value of x, and who was x? Bechung's father. So age of Bechung's father was x. That means 40. I will write Bechung's father's age in the next slide again. Bechung's father's age is x and x equals to 46 years. Bechung's grandfather's age is x plus 26. That means 46 plus 26 as x equals to 46 equals to 72 years. And now Bechung's age is x minus 29 equals to 46 minus 29, where x equals to 46 equals to 17 years. So now we got all the answers. First of all, Bechung's father's age 46 years. Next, his grandfather's age 72 years. And third, Bechung's age, that is 17 years. So these three are our answer. This is our answer, Bechung's age. This is our answer, Bechung's grandfather's age, and this is our answer, Bechung's father's age. Now let's take our next question, that is the ninth question. Ninth question says that 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. What is Ravi's present age? What is the known value here? Ravi's present age. So let Ravi's present age be x. They are saying 15 years from now. That means 15 years later. It will be present age plus 15 years. That means x plus 15. This is x years, present age is x years, and after 15 years it will be x plus 15. So after 15 years his age will be 4 times of his present age. So according to question, let us take x plus 15. This is the age after 15 years, and it will be equal to the 4 times of the present age. And what is the present age? X. Now we will solve for x. 15 equals to, transpose this x from left hand side to right hand side. 4x minus x equals to 15. Transpose x from left hand side to right hand side. Now what we will do? That implies is 15. 4x minus x will be 3x. In the next slide I will continue this. That implies is 3x equals to 15. That means x equals to 15 divided by 3. What I did? Transpose 3 from left hand side to right hand side, and now cancel this 15 by 3. 3 ones are 3 and 3 5s are 15. So present age of Ravi is 5 years. That's what we have to find. We had to find the present age of Ravi, and we have found the present age of Ravi, that is 5 years. This is our answer. Now let's take our next question, that is the 10th question and last question of this video. 10th question says, Kaustav had 60 flowers. He offered some flowers in temple and found that in the ratio of the number of remaining flowers to that of flowers in the beginning is 3:5. Find the number of flowers offered by him in the temple. Here what is unknown? The number of flowers offered by him in the temple. So what we will do, we will take the number of flowers offered by him in the temple as x. So let the number of flowers offered by him be x. Now if the number of flowers offered by him be x, so what will be the remaining flowers? Then remaining flowers be 60 minus x. Why 60 minus x? Because in total 60 flowers were there and he offered x flowers, so remaining flowers will be 60 minus x. Now according to the question, I will write it in the next slide. According to the question, number of remaining flowers, I will correct it, number of remaining flowers to the ratio of number of flowers in beginning equals to 3:5. So number of flowers is 60 minus x and number of flowers in the beginning was 60. So 60 minus x divided by 60 equals to 3/5. Now we will transpose, this is the equation and we will solve this equation. We will transpose this 60 from left hand side to right hand side in the next slide. This was 60 minus x upon 60, that implies it equals to 3:5. Transpose this 60, so it will be 60 minus x equals to 3/5 into 60. 5 1s are 5, 5 12s are 60. I did, I transposed 60 from left hand side to right hand side. Now we will solve this. 60 minus x will be equal to 3 into 12 will be 36. Now transpose this x from left hand side to right hand side and this 36 from right hand side to left hand side. That means 60 minus 36 will be equal to x. This 36 was plus earlier, so it will be minus, and this x was minus, so it will be plus now. What I did? Transpose x from left hand side to right hand side and 36 from right hand side to left hand side. Now solve for x. X will be equal to 24. So this 24 is our answer. The number of flowers offered by Kaustav in the temple is 24. You can write it as number of flowers offered by him equals to 24. Mark this. This is our answer. So this was all about this video. In this video, we have covered the word problems of linear equation in one variable, where we have learnt how to make equations according to the questions. This was the last video on this chapter as we have completed all the topics of this chapter. Thank you for watching and please like, subscribe and share our channel. Thank you.